Hi Scrap Fam, this is Trish and welcome to my channel. Come to you today to do a 2024 flip through of my wellness planner. Now I want to, I really like the way this came out, my hello page. I really, I want to tell you before we even get started that I mainly did this to use this tracker to track my scrapbooking, because I really wanted to be accountable for scrapbooking. I wanted to be accountable for the money that I was spending on my scrapping. I wanted to do some challenges, and yeah, for that, also wanted to track my wellness in terms of water, exercising, taking my vitamins, my weight. I wanted to track, first it started out like watching different TV shows, because I don't watch a lot of TV shows. I watch mainly YouTube, and in the books I was going to be reading, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, it never worked out. I ended up reading like 2 books. Towards the end, I listened to more books. I ended up listening to more books than reading. Yeah, and I didn't go back and track them. So, I still want to do a flip through. Yeah, so February, it looks like I went in and, put some things in. But, yeah. So I really like the way that the pages came out. The pages came out real cute. But what but what I did, that's a whole nother story. Oh wait a minute, hold up. This S don't even belong there. This S belong. Trish. This S belong right here. All right. So yeah, so the pages came out really nice. And then I wasn't even using that page. Yeah. So I would go on and put the books that I wanted to read. At the end of the day, I end up buying 2 books I didn't even finish reading. One was at the beginning was The Finest Point or something. I'm just not big on spice, and it was a little bit. The book, it just, to me, it was just using words it didn't have to use for the context of the book, and so I decided not to finish reading it. I did finish, this is one of the books I did read, Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers. I actually liked the book. I read it, and yeah, that was one of the books I was able to get through for the year. Again, this is my fitness. I really like the way I did this. I mean, if I was really tracking, this really would have been nice. Yeah, this is I read a whole bunch of Janet Ivanovich, but this one I actually found on YouTube to listen to, so I did. So this one I got through. This one I got through. So I was doing good with the audios because I kind of just put them on when I'm at work, and I listen to them, at work, and yeah. And this the 19th. I listened to this, but I had already read it. But because all her books, if you're familiar with Janet Ivanovich and Stephanie Plum series, they're all numbered. So I couldn't remember which ones I already read. So, but I had listened to it enough to listening to it, because in all honesty, a lot of them kind of blur. So you gotta get into it. So, oh wait a minute, I know I did this one. I read this one already. But I listened to it, and it was fun listening to it. I really like these books. They're easy books to get through, and I just really like Stephanie and Lula as characters. So, but anyway, so like a book like this, I started listening to it, and then I was just like, yeah, I don't want to listen to it anymore. Again, nice page. Didn't go back and really do anything. I think I did something right there, but that's about it. Didn't come back to none of this. But again, like I said, that's what I did. This is the other book that I read. Murder is a Piece of Cake. I had already read the first book. Was this the first book or the second book? I can't even remember now. Yeah, no, this is the second book. This is the second book. So, yeah, I read that one. These were books by Anne George, and it's like 8 of them, and it's a series, The Southern Sisters or something like that. And I listened to all 8 of them on audio, and they are a hoot. You can go on YouTube and look up Anna George, and I think it's The Southern Sisters is the name of the series if you are into audiobooks, and they're free on YouTube. Yeah. So yeah, here are all of the books, audio books. So again, yeah, I like the way it all turned out in terms of me, you know, how the pages came out. I love it all, but yeah, but I didn't use it for what. Yes, these are for Cella Creates. Yeah. And then this is, I purchased this when it first came out, BTS's book, but I ended up finding it on YouTube. Somebody um did the audio on YouTube, and I listened to it for free. But I did purchase the book. And then these two were books that I was going to listen to, and then I didn't. Of course, this is all blank. So then I was like, I got to figure out another way to do this. All right, and then here is my July currently that I put down to track all my scrapping that I did not track. And again, this is my wellness. I really like the way this came out. It's all balanced and nice. And I still didn't come back and do anything. Yep, another good one. Yeah, this is it. The Fine Point. Yeah, I bought this book because it's kind of Broden. Brogan on YouTube. She had recommended the book. Shanti had talked about the book. Some booktubers, and they were like, "Oh, if you like Disney, like this." So, and that's what Brogan said because Brogan's a Disney person, and so I was like, "Oh wow, I get it," but it was a little too. It was on the spicy side for me. So that was the book I was talking about. All right, so now we're up to August. That's August. Again, another nice page. This was minimal. I did this because I think about this time I'm like, Trish, you just doing the pages. You ain't coming back. Yeah, so this is the second book. A Cup of Flour, A Pinch of Death. This is the second book from the other book, and I read that one too. Again, I like the way the pages came out, and it's actually 3 books in all in this series, and I read all 3 books. Yeah, there's nothing. I didn't think it was anything. All right, so now we're up to September. Yep. So yeah, like I said, the pages are coming out nice, but all right. So now in September, I changed that up a little bit, and I went to putting in what I was eating because I was trying to track because I started with a nutritionist, so I started to track what I was eating, and so I can tell her about it. But guess what? That didn't last long either. Yeah, this is another book that people were saying that was good. And I put it in there, but I never purchased it. All right, so now we're up to October. So that's October. This is actually, let me see if I can, uh-oh, sorry about that. Uh-oh, sorry about that. Just trying to show you this. This is actually a stamp I've had for years. And what I did was I stamped it, and then because at the time you couldn't find a lot of dolls that were black or brown dolls. So I bought this stamp, like I said, years ago, and I stamped them, and then I scanned it. Then I made them bigger so I can color them, and that's what I did. And then I made them smaller so I can have my own doll. So that's also another thing you can do if you're, again, I'm a scrapbooker. So I have a lot of tools. I'm not just, I just scrapbook in my planner. I've been doing this for a while, so I've kind of evolved in a lot of the scrapping that I was doing. All right, so now again we're in October, and I put these two books down, and I only listened to that book, the what is this? The Dotson Through the Snow. I think that's the only one I actually listened to. I didn't do this one. But those are all on YouTube for free. You can listen to them. But okay, again, like I said, I started doing that, and then I kind of didn't go back and write the stuff in. Because the problem is I wasn't touching it every day. So by the time you sit down to put the stuff in, you forget what you ate. So, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. So this is November. Again, you can see how I went back and didn't put the stuff in there. All right, so now this is another book that I have, and I haven't read it. I started it, but I didn't finish it. I keep falling asleep, and it's not like it's a bad book. I just keep falling asleep. This is an audio book that I saw on YouTube, but I did not listen to it. I was looking for fall books because I'm starting to listen to follow some book bloggers, and so for fall they was reading fall books and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, let me look up some audio fall books, and I never listened to it. Again, I still have this book here that I did not buy or read. All right, so now we're filling out the whole month because I wanted to track, what I'm eating. Again, the pages are super cute. I really like this one. This is nice. All right. So that's it. Because December, again, like I said, I'm a crafter. I do all kinds of things. I make cards. And so Christmas time is when I do a lot of my Christmas cards. And so I never got to December. And I was like, I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to go back and, it's going to look cute, but I'm not going to even use it. So this year, I've already started, and I still haven't gone back and put anything in it because I need to finish it. So I worked on it this week and this weekend. So check out my next video where I show what I worked on this week, over the week, and I'll put that in there, and then I'll take pictures, which is the other thing, is trying to do audios and take pictures of the stuff before I actually write in it. We're going to work on that. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Oh, here's another one. These are audio too. It's called one was called the last pin standing, and the letter or for letter or worse, and those were audio books too on YouTube. So yeah, check out YouTube for some audio books if you're looking for, again, like I said, you can just listen to them for free. And if you don't like them, like I said, that's what I like about them. If I don't like them, I ain't spending any money on them. I can just turn them off. It's like, I don't like the way it's going. I'm cutting it off. But anyway, thank you so much for coming by and watching a flip through of my wellness slash tracker planner. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Happy scrapping, and bye for now. And if you like it, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you. Bye for now.